Hi guys, welcome to Math with Mr. Husky. Today we're going to section 6-4, all about probability. So I have a few definitions for you guys. First one is the outcomes. It's the possible results of any action. Second one is event, any outcome or group of outcomes. Probability is the likelihood that something will happen. The way you're going to see it written is the P stands for probability, and whatever is in parentheses is going to be what probability that we're looking for. And so the way we find that is we take the number of favorable outcomes, so the number of chances that whatever we're looking for is going to happen, over the total possible number of outcomes. When we divide that out, we're always going to get a number somewhere between 0 and 1, with 1 being the most likely, 0 being not going to happen at all, and 0.5 is right in the middle. Next definition is the complement. It's the opposite of an event happening. Then we have odds. It's a different way to express the likelihood of an event, and there's two different ways we can do it. We can do, one, the odds in favor, which is the number of favorable outcomes over the unfavorable outcomes, or we can do the odds against, which is the unfavorable outcomes over the favorable outcomes. So we have a few examples down here, and we're going to deal with the first one first. So we're just working with a regular six-sided dice, and P stands for probability, and we're looking for the probability of rolling an odd number. So if we just have a dice, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 that we can roll. Out of those, the odd numbers are 1, 3, and 5. So there's 3 odd numbers. So there's 3 chances that we will roll an odd number, and then the total outcomes are all 6. So the probability of an odd number equals 3 over 6, which when we divide that out, we're going to get 0.5. And this is my answer. For number 2, we're looking for the odds in favor and the odds against rolling a 3 or a 4. So if we say odds in favor, we say is favorable outcomes, so we have a 3 or a 4. We have 2 favorable outcomes over the unfavorable outcomes, which we can get a 1, 2, 5, or 6, so 4. With odds, you do not need to simplify, so 2 over 4 is your answer for odds in favor of rolling a 3 or a 4. If we say odds against, it's going to be the opposite of what we just got for in favor. There's 4 chances of not getting a 3 or a 4, and there's 2 chances of getting it, so we have what we don't want over what we want. And again, we don't need to simplify it. We're going to leave these as 2 over 4 and 4 over 2. So a little note, for odds, we don't simplify. And if we go down to here, we'll look at the star first. So we have the probability of something happening and the probability of that not happening. Whenever we have the probability of something happening and not happening, if we add those together, we are going to get 1. So in the US, the probability that a child is a twin is 2 in 90. So find the probability of not a twin. So the probability of them being a twin is 2 over 90, plus the probability of not, and that's going to get us 1. So if we rearrange this, we just subtract the 2 over 90 from both sides. We're going to get the probability of them not being a twin equals 1 minus 2 over 90. Then when we simplify that, we get the probability of not a twin equals 88 over 90. This one we have to simplify, and we say 44 over 45. And if we wanted to put this into decimal form, we'd have 0.98 once we round it. So the probability of not a twin is 0.98, which is pretty close to 1. So if we think back to our scale of 0 not happening and 1 happening, it's pretty close to 1. So we're going to say this is very likely that this could occur. And again, either one of these is fine. We can leave it as 44 over 45, or we can put it into decimal and say 0.98. That's all guys. Don't forget to subscribe.